We're sitting down with the Spartanburg Police Chief about gun violence in his city. 6 months ago, the chief stood before City Council saying homicides in the month of July had surpassed the year 2020 total, and that number continued to grow. We did want to follow up with the police chief to see what's being done to combat gun violence and to see what else is happening in the city. Our own Jarvis Robertson live outside the police department with more on what the chief had to say.
Yeah, Cody, the chief told me today that although they have seen an increase in gun violence here in the city of Spartanburg for 2021, he did stress that crime in all other areas saw a decrease. Right now, he's depending on this community to come forward if they have any answers.
We still are working on some of the homicides.
A busy task for Spartanburg Police Department. The number of homicides doubled in 2021 from 7 to 14. Back in the summer, Police Chief Alonzo Thompson pleaded with the community and City Council to help.
There has been energy in the community to try to be, I think, more involved or more engaged.
The chief said 3 of the homicides are justifiable. 9 of them have been solved, but 5 remain open cases. Here are some of the issues when it comes to closing those cases.
One, how much information we can get that can lead us to the identification and the apprehension, depending on how much time it takes for testing.
It's still unbelievable that we have a son that was murdered.
Melissa and Leonard Lyles lost their son to gun violence back in October. Police say Leonard Lyles III was shot on August 28th on Oliver Street, but later died on October 1st. His father says someone knows exactly what happened.
It's not like it's really a big mystery, of course, because this was an eyewitness account. You know, there were people out there.
There's very few random acts of violence where the perpetrator of the crime did not know the assailant.
These parents say they forgive the person responsible for killing their son and prays for them to change their life. However, they'll continue to seek justice. The 36-year-old had 2 daughters. His mother told me today he loved children.
A lot of kids cling to Lynn because, for one, he was so tall, he was 6'5".
The Lyles and the chief echo similar sentiments. Mindsets in this community must change.
We must have more respect for life.
Now, that tip line for the Spartanburg Police Department, you're looking live at the number 864-573-0000. Again, the chief pleading with anyone in the community, come forward, let them know if you do see anything that is suspicious. In addition to fighting the crime efforts here for the police department, they are working with mental health behavioral specialists, and they're also investing in technology to help solve some of these crimes. We're live here in Spartanburg tonight. I'm Jarvis Robertson, Fox Carolina, the 11 o'clock news.